Hi friends, welcome back to our home. I was hoping to get some time tonight. It is 7:30 already. We got home about 5:30 from a long trip all the way up to Hinckley, Minnesota, because there are family pathway stores all the way up that far. It was Black Friday today, the 29th, and this is their holiday road trip sale, but they actually don't discount the Christmas stuff, but they did put a lot more out since we had gone up to some of them over a week ago. I thought that it was kind of thin, so I didn't know what to expect today. I was very happy to see that there was plenty more things added to the stores. Some of you may call some of this stuff tacky, but that's okay with me. I love it. It makes me smile. I love craft items if they're done nicely, and I love textiles for Christmas decorations, like hand-sewn things. Because the first store we stopped at is Forest Lake. It's a big store, but I only found two things. This is so pretty. It is another very long, silky scarf, very shiny in panels. I thought this was so cute. Being all snowmen, they're different. Some of them have a gift. Oh, that is so cute. So it's very definitely something I can wear all through January. And I was actually wearing a very pretty blue ski jacket today, one of my warmer jackets. So Norm was just shocked. He said, wow, is that a match your jacket? I have maybe 3 snowman scarves already from over the past several years, and this will be the 4th, and I think I found another one today too. Yes, I did. Very pretty one at the last minute, just before I was checking out at a New Horizons thrift store, and the receipt shows $2.50 and that it was Christmas. So no, I did not get a discount on it. But it is in beautiful condition. Here's the bottom edge. So that is sweet that it has a border on the bottom. I was really surprised to find this double Bluebird of Happiness, is what I'm assuming. I thrifted one a couple of years ago at the Goodwill in our city here, and this was only $1.50. I was really surprised. I thought for sure it would be more when I picked it up, and it was discounted because it is not a Christmas item. The Christmas items were white tags, so I was paying full price for them, but everything is so inexpensive. So that was a surprise. So it was 8 cents off. So this was from the next stop from Forest Lake is Lindstrom, Minnesota. I will need my light on for this because it looked kind of dark, so I'm sorry for the glare once in a while you'll get. I'm trying to hold it sideways. I thought this was so sweet. Just look at the hand painting on it. It must be commercially done. What a cute sweater and hat outfit. I could not pass this up. Now this is supposed to stand up, and you could prop it up, of course, but the stand is missing in the back. But that didn't bother me because I am just going to have Norm put a hook on it, and I'm going to hang it up, I'm thinking right now, in the stairwell. It was only $3. That was worth it to me. I cannot believe how nice this is. It's, yeah, probably a little tacky. I don't care. I'm having too much fun, and boy, it's going to be a challenge storing some of these things. At least this lies flat in a bin. But he is just so funny with the buttons being stretched to the max. Yeah, very cute. Sorry to be going up and down, but if I put it on a zoom out of half size to show you, the light will go out. The camera will not use my flashlight when it's at only half zoom. So I'm sorry you're not getting him all in one shot, but he is very fun. Well, I won't use the flashlight on this. I love this clock. It is new. $2.75 only. I thrifted this same clock, and Norm is using it in his bathroom. And I'm sure I paid more than that. I couldn't believe there was a battery in this thing, and it was running when I picked it up. It is new, like I said. It's not scratched. Dining room light there is in the way. And it was discounted. Let's see, the first stop is 5% at Forest Lake. The second stop is 10%. So I probably got 10% off of that. Yeah, it's really in very nice condition. Amazing. Yes, it's a little clicky, but I liked it. I may use it in the front entrance. This guy was only $1.50, and I do really like them. All of these skinny tins, figural tins is what I'm calling them. I have one with a rounded head like him. The top lid is more rounded, so I don't know anything about them. They're pretty new. There's no date on the bottom, but I like them. It's a lot better, isn't it, when you get the light on them? Even with the glare, at least you can see the colors a whole lot better. Yep, so that was a good deal to me. Well, I can't resist two of these tallest Christmas tree. That's funny. Two of these Christmas tree candy jars that are the tallest ones. That is a deal, I think. I'm amazed at how many of the bigger ones I've found this year. It seemed like over the past years I was always just finding the shorter ones. Oh, do you see what I have over there? That is 6 over there, but see, some of them are, like the one on the left is pretty squatty. Not a big deal. I don't have to keep it, but it does make for some interest, right? To have the different heights. And then there's these on the right with the plastic bottom. Oh, you know what? It's supposed to be a clear plastic bottom like the one in the middle. But somebody put a 9 Lives lid on the bottom of that one, and I didn't realize it until I got it home and was washing it. That's funny. So I don't really have to keep that one. Yeah, I did thrift more of these on this trip. I think I got 4. And the others were 2 different kinds than this. But I think that's a pretty good deal. They seem to be pretty popular now this year. The next place we went to is a little bit of a trek then to get up through Taylor's Falls and cross over the river to St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin. And And there I did find a few cute things. I'm showing you the bottom of this. Norm agreed. He thought this might be cute even under the tree. You never know where we might end up putting it. I love anything that is gingerbread. So that is adorable. It is new. It still has this cardboard sleeve on it. So it's a puzzle, but it's a 550 piece jigsaw puzzle, poster included. So here must be the poster and the collectible tin. I will take the sleeve off if I can get it off carefully. In case we ever want to sell this, we would like to still have the sleeve, because we're not going to open up the puzzle, but it's really a cute roof. Well, this must be the front door. That's really cute. And Santa is waving out this window, and Rudolph's out and back. That's really cute. And the Christmas tree. I'm surprised there's not more decorations on the Christmas tree. So let's open the top. Here is the poster that was folded up. Wow. Aren't they all yummy looking? Very neat, but I wouldn't want to put that together. No, I'm not a puzzle person. I wanted this cute little newer wreath. It's so tiny. It was $1.50. I can just hang it on the, it's got a wire frame. So that's how I'd hang it up in the wire frame. And it may end up there somewhere. I don't know. I may be running out of places, but I'm liking the little wreaths and things up there to look at. Norm likes them too. So that was fun. And this I thought was just adorable. A tiny little vintage trivet. This was $1.50 also. And look at, it's got a hook so I can hang it up. 4 little feet on it. Yeah, I have no idea what it says underneath the sticker there. Some brand, Cathay tile, I don't know. But this is the kind of thing that I think would be very sweet hanging up there. Like where that little teeny tiny diamond shape milk glass plate is. As cute as it is, I could replace it with something like that. Yeah. So I was happy with those two. And this, the last time we were there, I saw this and I really wanted it, but I didn't want to spend $5.50 on it. But I did get a discount today of 15%. So that was 83 cents off. Yep, I have some of these in the hutch over there. There's one underneath that tin with the birds on it in the corner, and one turned upside down that's bigger. And there's 2 behind all the miniature Santa mugs over there. So this one is most likely going to match one that I have. Every one that I have is an odd one. Isn't that crazy? It's either a slightly different shape on the open edge there, or it's a different size. But this one I think will match one of my smaller ones. So I was happy to get it today, even though it wasn't a huge discount. Needs a good cleaning in the dishwasher. So I really enjoyed Family Pathways store in St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin, as usual. It came to $12.80. Here's a couple things to start out with. This is another taller jar. It looks a little different to me for some reason. Maybe a different maker. See, the top doesn't look quite as pointy as maybe some of them over there. So this could be a different one. It was only $1.50. And I loved this mug because of the graphics. It was only 75 cents, but I have no idea what it says underneath. I can't wait to find out. But isn't that crisp graphics? Oh, I thought that was really neat. I've not seen too many of the older heavy ceramic mugs, Christmas mugs, that I thought had a really, really great pattern on it. Not so much ink on a lot of them, you know. I mean, this is absolutely full, both sides. See, Norm's left-handed. If every mug you buy only has a design for a right-handed person, he gets nothing. Poor Norm. But I think you would like this for a cup of hot cocoa. Yeah, I really like that. So I'll see if I can get that label off on the bottom. I can't find it on the internet except for pictures, but the pictures won't take you anywhere. Purveyors of fine chocolates. One of the pictures had a foreign language underneath it. Kind of looked French. So, I don't know, but it is a cute mug. Now, this item was discounted. Let me get my receipt to see what the discount was. 20%. So it was $3.50 item, which is right on the bottom there, so it was 70 cents off. Yep, this was not a Christmas item. I spent $20. Napco ceramics. Yep. Cleveland, Ohio. This was a surprise. I have never owned a piece of pink milk glass. This is going to be hard to see. Just gets really, I think, too whited out. Beautiful, beautiful texture. Unbelievable. So this is a very pale pink milk glass, and I can use it for Valentine's decor or Easter. Yep, I've got plenty of milk glass, but I don't think I have this particular planter vase. Yeah, not really sure what to call it, but boy, it sure is beautiful texture on it, isn't it? Yeah, I wish you could see better the pink that it is. Kind of hard, I guess, with the camera. I like it. This was the first thing I saw, and I'm probably going to have to turn the light on again to show you. I'm going to take them out of the box. It was all taped up. And that's not anything. You should be using the Lazy Susan. $4. Little bit of a splurge on them, but they look like they're made really well. So I'll take them out. Aren't they painted nice? They are really tiny. I'm not usually into bears, but I liked their outfits. I really liked the fact that it was very Christmassy. Definitely Homeco. They are really miniatures. So cute. Well, I broke down and got 2 trivets there. Can you believe I ended up with, today, 5 trivets? Oh my goodness. We stopped at Antiques America in Hinckley, and they were having a sale in the whole entire place. So I found 2 really inexpensive, 3 trivets that I didn't have. Very sweet. $4 each, and 20% discount, I think, was the whole store. But I thought that was nice, and Norm will most likely paint the metal for me in a nice cheery color for fall. Probably it's going to be orange or gold, something fun, golden. Oh, yeah. These were both only $2, so the 20% discount on $2 was 40 cents on each of those. But look at this one. Wouldn't that be nice with either a green metal frame on it, wrought iron frame. Yeah, they're not, they're not matching, but I like this type of retro design. Very nice. Also $2. Just when I was checking out, I saw this hanging on the counter for 75 cents, and I actually was looking up tiny little bells for some. I have 4 tiny little deer that are Avon bottles, and I wanted to dress them up with a bell here on the other side. You can see there's 2 tiny green ones and 2 tiny red ones, or more, gold. And then the bigger ones could even be used on the bigger Kimple deer if I wanted to, on any of them. I don't need it as a bracelet. It's obviously not a really expensive bracelet. Very cute though. I have bell earrings, but they're multicolors. Now these 2 bunnies are the same. They have different colored bows, but I thought they would be really nice for Easter. How cute. $2.75 each, but they are not a white sticker, so I got the 20% off on them. So on $2.75, it was 55 cents off. Yeah. Very cute. I really love tins that look like a drum. This is the smallest one we'd have. We have 2 others that are one is quite large, and then another good sized one, but much smaller than the large one, and this is going to be the smallest one yet. So it is kind of cute to stack them or to display something on top. 50 cents only. That's how inexpensive they are at that place. So in here was yummy white chocolate covered pretzels. I like those. I don't buy them, but I like them. The first thing I saw when I walked in the door was their candles, and several votives together, but most of them were larger. And this was the only one that I liked, 50 cents, and it had a little battery votive in it too. Not crazy about it, it's metallic gold. Yeah, I don't have one like this. I have a lot of poinsettia ones, but I don't have this one. As you can see, very thin glass. Really, really thin. So it's an older one. It doesn't say made in Taiwan on the bottom, like most of those older ones do, but yeah, that's really thin, so definitely an older one. I was happy to find it. This was a surprise, an old Avon Christmas bell with the perfume in it. I don't know what kind, the label's probably missing. It was $2. The whole store was half price today. They said their Christmas items were not half price. This was in more of a vintagey item shelving area. Definitely a Christmas item. So I haven't opened it up to smell it. I was happy to find this because I found one of these bells last year and I rarely see them. If I do see them, I wouldn't want to pay the price that I've seen. I just don't recall. So I wanted a second one because I have a display of my Avon Christmas bottles in the kitchen window this year. I've done that before, but I really like them there because they're glass and that's where they look the prettiest. And I only had this one bell and it just stuck out. It was nothing like any of the others. It just was too short and too weird. So I kept thinking, well, I'd like to show it, but I'd have to put it in the middle because it's all by its lonesome. So now I'm happy because I can put one on each end. It's so tiny compared to the rest of them. So I'm gonna smell that perfume and see what it is, if I can imagine. Probably not. I decided to get this hand crocheted doily there too for only 50 cents. It's a little bit puckery in the middle right now because it's been folded up for quite a while, I bet. But it's very clean looking. I don't see fraying anywhere. It doesn't look like it got washed and dried roughly. I would just gently lay this in water and soak it for a little bit and then rinse it by hand. I would spin the water out of it and just hang it up to dry. Hang it over something or lay it on a towel. I could do that too. But for 50 cents, I thought that was kind of fun. I was pretty tickled to find this for $1. That's kind of what I was looking for today. I have some on the wall up there. Look at that one. I'll zoom in on it. If I can, I love this one up here. It has lace on it, which I didn't need, but all of these are completely different. I just found that little red one up there. I know these aren't going to be real sharp because I'm zoomed in. And a tiny little green and white one up there. That's got lace on the edge. And that one is really unique. It is in a straw plate holder. This is very different than any of them. And look at this one, is even completely covered in the back. None of the others are, if it's in a hoop like this. So $1. I was so thrilled. I was hoping to add to this collection. Now this is something that maybe you consider tacky. I don't know, when were they doing these? Are these from the 80s? I love it. Yep, I'm gonna have to find somewhere up there to put it. Yeah, maybe way up there there's a good sized plate. Yeah, maybe. This is so cute. I thought it was absolutely very, very nostalgic. I think my mom had a little train. Of course, I don't remember what hers looked like, but I kind of feel like it was wood. Norm and I might have had one too, but for some reason this one looks extra fancy to me. It is this size, and I did not really find the candles that I wanted to use in it. I've run across them several times. I have a whole box of those little wind chime candles for the Swedish little angel chimes that are made out of brass. So I've had a vintage box of white candles. I don't know if they're twisted looking. I think so. But I just didn't really have time to dig around to look for them. This was in the New Horizons thrift store that is in Pine City, Minnesota. So I know I have shown you some things there already. I found it shortly after finding the votive. I think this was up on a shelf, but I want to show you that it was in a baggie like this, and it was so nice. It was $2. I actually opened up the baggie because I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. Made in Taiwan, Republic of China. Yeah, so it could be, who knows, is that 80s? All hooks together just right. I think it's so cute. So we will do our best to find some cute place to display it next year. Since I didn't have the candles, I didn't put it out anywhere in time for one of our tours. I hope you think that's sweet. I sure do. What a deal. Isn't this wild? These snowmen are all wearing animal prints. Look at this. It is crazy. At the New Horizon thrift store again in Pine City, just as I was gonna get in line to check out, right across again from the cashier were some clothing racks, and this was hanging on the end. So I grabbed it. I didn't care what the price was, and I spent $6 there. So you can imagine with the tin for $1, 50 cents for the votive. I bought some cording. I don't even know what they charged me for it. I didn't hear them say anything because this wasn't priced. Probably 50 cents. And the dollar crocheted doily. So it wasn't much. I have a leopard shirt like that, animal print, another animal print shirt. Look at that. So this was really fun. What was left over from Shalom, and you will see part of the video, like I said, when we stopped there for the second time looking for Christmas things. I found this adorable little snowman, ceramic. I have probably 2 of these already, and sometimes I find them in different sizes, like smaller than this one, I believe. So I think that I might have one this size and then one smaller. It's the cutest mold, I think, with the pipe. And I knew they were hobbyists, but it's just really great to find others that have different color schemes. And I don't have anyone with a splatter glazed scarf, so I thought this was really cute. And how can you pass up a hobbyist snowman for $1, but it's very cute. I picked this up there too for 50 cents only. I do like the snowman tins. Yeah, you can see better with the light on. But again, I can't be backed out real far to half zoom because I can't use my light then. It won't work. I love the snowflake on his hat. This glass I also picked up for 50 cents because I had a couple like it. I think we have a bigger one. Isn't this the cutest video for your TV screen? I tried filming it from across the table and it looked quite blue to me, but their beards are very white. How cute. It must have been really fun to set this up. What a sweet picture. Very wintry. They all got their hot cocoa. I love it. I have 5 more items here that I did pick up at the last trip to Shalom thrift store in Cambridge, Minnesota. I already showed you 3 items, and that was a different day, as I mentioned. So today I realized I had 4 more. This is a very cute tin. All their tins were 50 cents. I already have washed it, so I took the tag off. This says 2002. So it's part of a series. Hershey's Village series. Canister number 3. Yeah, I collected, I believe, some of the Hershey ones. The noise you hear in there is a bunch of tea bags that I am going to use this for this month in January. I'm going to have it on the kitchen counter when I finally get the kitchen video done. I know that that's after Christmas, but there were just too many interruptions for me to be able to get that video done. It doesn't bother me that it's after Christmas. I still will always have that video out there for people to see in a timely manner next year and hopefully many years to come. I try to be a little different in the kitchen this year, so I hope you will help us out and view that when I get it done. So that was very cute. I know it was 50 cents. This guy was hard to resist. Yeah, he needs a good cleaning. Look at that. It could be a little faded. I think it just is dust. I don't know, so I haven't soaked them yet because all of these things need a good washing. I just wanted you to see them with the stickers on them. This is a problem, maybe, to gingerly take this broken snowflake, I'm assuming, off of the bottom of him. I think he'll be fine. It could be a light ceramic. But I love these little figurines that have the stocking caps on them. Yeah, so it's fun to have another gnome or elf. I'm going to call him, I suppose, I'm always trying to figure that out according to their ears. Yeah, he's got normal ears, so I won't call him an elf then. He'll be a gnome. And he doesn't have to be a Christmas gnome. I could save him for some other time of year. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, well, that was worth 70 cents to me. It's 41 degrees outside and pouring all day, off and on. So it's melting all the snow we got. I was thrilled that Norm found this at Shalom on the table full of stuff. Those little votives are just spread out all over there. So you really got to hunt. I do not have this one. The newer ones like this with the thicker bottoms, they seem to have some pretty mod patterns on them. This I thought was worthwhile for 70 cents. It's all finished off to be freestanding, I assume. This is pretty zoomed in. I don't see how people paint something that small. That is really tiny. Very nicely painted. It's probably commercially done. And I can just stand it up somewhere or prop it up. He will stand. But I thought, again, Norm could put a little hook on the back if I wanted to hang it up somewhere down in the stairwell, maybe. But I don't know that you'd be seeing it in my last video coming up with the kitchen. I did not get the stairwell done downstairs, so I may try to squeeze that in too. Maybe I'll have Norm get the hook on the back, and then I can hang him up down there somewhere. I thought he was fun to see what I could do with him, and Norm thought this was quite nice. I'm sure she came in a pair. I don't know if they would have been identical. I actually haven't looked it up. She is a hard plastic, beautifully painted, so you could have her hanging like off the dining room light here if you wanted, because she's identical on the other side. And that's probably what's meant to be done with her, but only $1. Norm agreed that was well worth it. And of course she's flat, so she'll store pretty easily. So those were the last things from Shalom. So that's it for the extra items that I just did not take the time to film in the store. I hope you enjoyed this thrift haul. I had fun showing it to you. I'm not typically doing thrift hauls these days, but I thought you might enjoy this, and it is after Christmas. But I still like looking at Christmas things. You probably do too. Norm and I wish you a very happy New Year celebration. I'm hoping to get the kitchen video done yet too, soon. Thank you so much for all your wonderful support all year long. You have helped us so much to grow with your comments, your likes, all the views that you give us. We appreciate you, great friends. You have a very fun New Year. Stay safe. Stay home if you can. Thank you. Bye for now.